ANORA is a comedic drama written, directed, and edited by Sean Baker, known for such films as Tangerine, The Florida Project, and Red Rocket. It follows the marriage between ANORA, a young exotic dancer, and Vanya, the son of a Russian oligarch. Believing she has a chance at a Cinderella story, ANORA marries Vanya impulsively. Once the news reaches Russia, her fairy tale is threatened as Vanya's parents set out for New York to get the marriage annulled. This review will be spoiler-free. I finally got a chance to see this film after hearing all the hype, and it was great, albeit unexpected. I didn't realize that the second act of this film was going to be a screwball comedy. It was honestly really funny, even when considering my opinion that this middle section went on a little too long. I don't really know what to say about this film because the story unfolds in such an organic way that to talk about it in detail would be to spoil the experience. Yes, it is funny, but never at the expense of its realism and its vitality. This is the most potent examination of the world of ANORA's work that I have ever seen in a film. This film is ahead of its time, and will certainly be challenging for many viewers because of that. That is why it is important to have the comedy that it does, because it offsets the difficult nature of its subject matter and what it is saying about it. The film is considerate. It asks you to put yourself in the shoes of someone that you may be scared to walk as. The emotional gut punch of the ending is chef's kiss. The colours are fantastic. They are all nightlife neon shades of blue, purple, and pink, but they are graded in a way that is cool like winter. The film feels like a suffocating whirlwind, and a lot of that is due to Mikey Madison, who is a force of nature as ANORA, nailing the accent to a T. She conveys so many layers of a deep yearning for love under her abrasive, strong-willed, and yet bubbly exterior. She is a fun character to follow, and even though she feels deep pain and disorientation, she enjoys many elements of life. She could very well win the Best Actress Academy Award for this role, and it would be deserved, because it is not an easy role to play, and she is very brave to do it in the way that she does. Mark Eidelstein is fantastic as Vanya, an understandably impulsive and immature character that garners quite a few laughs from the audience in the first act. It is slightly disappointing how absent he becomes in the second half of the film, however. But he was very funny and I enjoy his chemistry with ANORA. Yura Borisov gives an extremely nuanced performance as Igor. I really appreciated this character, as he felt deeply real and genuine in a way that you absolutely do not expect when he is first introduced. He is a very important character and certainly has some of the best scenes in the entire film. While I don't think this is my favourite film to be written and directed by Sean Baker, it is clear that he drives home many points and themes here that he has been exploring for a while throughout his filmography. Class, status, loneliness, poverty, indulgence, empathy, these are all huge themes in his films, and he puts a full stop on many of them here. That isn't to say that there isn't more to explore with these themes, and I'm sure he will continue to examine them. This film is fun, but it also asks very serious questions under the surface, and tries to humanize a person like ANORA when so many people would rather cast her off with some slur. The film can be very relatable. Sean Baker is an exciting and important voice among modern filmmakers. Baker explores his subjects at a level that audiences mightn't be ready for. The film is very well written, and you can tell that Baker directed it in exactly the way that he wanted to. Thank you, Neon, for being one of the best studios in the game at the moment, and giving artists reign to create their art on this level. Many have called this the best film of 2024. I personally wouldn't go that far, but I can understand why people are saying that. It is definitely one of the best films of the year, and I wouldn't be surprised if it won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. I highly recommend ANORA.